here, and this is the 2020 Stanford Math Tournament Discrete Round problem number 1. Here's a view of this problem. We have Kathy writes down an odd compositive integer less than 1000. Kathy then generates a new integer by reversing the digits of her initial number. The new number is a multiple of 25 and is also less than her initial number. What was the initial number that Kathy wrote down? So the first thing I want to do is actually kind of work backwards. I want to see multiples of 25, and then I want to see how we reverse them and get an odd number. So the multiples of 25, first of all, will end in either the 25, the 50, 75, or 100, and 100 ends in 0, 0 basically. So these are going to be the mod 100, or like the last two digits of a multiple of 25. Great. So now what we want to do is we want to think of what happens when we reverse the digits to get our odd composite number. And immediately off the bat, we can eliminate 0, 0 and 5, 0, because what happens when we reverse the digit, regardless of what's going to be the front digit, we're going to have a 0 as the first digit once we reverse, and that's not allowed. So all we have to do is consider the endings of the multiple of 25 when we have a 25 and a 75. Okay, so let's just first start 25. We can start with 125, which when we reverse we get the 521. Or we can have well, we actually cannot have 225, because when we reverse 225 we get 552, which is even, and Kathy is writing down an odd composite positive integer. So 125, so in general we can't have the hundreds place be it 2. How about a 3? So 3 would work. 325. In that case we just reverse to get 523. And now once we get to 525, 725, etc., we have a problem, because we also need to have that it is less than her initial number. And once this multiple of 25 is, say, 525, reversing we get 525, and that is not less than her initial number. Same logic for 725. So we really have to stop here, and the same logic applies for when we have the ending 175. All we need to do is check 175 and 375. And then reversing, we should get 571, and then 573. And then really all we have to do now is we need to see which odd number works. Of these odd numbers, we're given that it is a composite positive integer. Therefore, we need to see which one of these numbers is not prime. So whenever I'm searching for which number is not prime, I always resort to the divisibility by 3 trick as my first resort. Basically, what we want to do is we want to sum the digits, and if the sum of the digits is a multiple of 3, then we know the number is a multiple of 3. And I encourage you to try to prove this on your own. So let's just use that same thing over here. 521, that sums to 8, which is not a multiple of 3. 523 is 10, nope. 571 is 13, nope. However, 573 is 15, which is. So we know that 573 is our final answer, which leads to the 25, multiple of 25 being 375, and we are done.